Welcome to the show called Unwanted Answers, a show where we answer questions from around the internet that desperately need answering. Not necessarily by us, but we're going to answer them.
By someone. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Someone did it.
Yeah, that's all that matters. We're going to answer them.
And you know what? It's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Yes, here we are on the show. Brand new episode. 23, I think, right? 23.
Yes, that's right. And as many segments as ever. Just a segment-packed show.
Yes.
This is the show of segments. And the first one, I like to ask, what's been going on lately?
Yes, well, there was something that happened recently that I've been meaning to get off my chest.
Oh.
It happened the day after we last recorded, so I've been waiting for this for a while.
Oh.
Now, we talked about how I recently, it looks like, graduated from college.
Yeah.
So at least that's what it looks like. That's what we're hoping for. Cross our fingers, right?
Ooh, yes.
So my sister, the little copycat, decided to graduate the same time.
Oh.
So 2 weeks after that, well, we had hers where she did her virtual graduation, where most of the time it was the guy talking about his friend's book, and then he said, all right, you graduated. Okay, goodbye. Buy the book. Buy the book. It's good. We sent it to you for free. But, so the day after we last recorded, she had posted on Facebook that she had graduated. And then something came in the mail for her. It was a card saying happy graduation. Now, doesn't that sound nice?
Yeah.
It does.
It does.
And there was $20 in there.
Yeah.
$20. And you look at the return envelope, or the return address, it's from an aunt and uncle that I didn't know existed. Because I have not seen them or spoken to them since 1997. But because for some reason, the aunt friended her on Facebook and friended my dad. Did I get a friend request? No, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
They got a friend request, and they saw on her Facebook that she had graduated, and they also saw on because my dad posted about it on his that she had graduated.
Yeah.
And she got a card with $20 from people that I didn't know existed until now.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, the first question that has to be asked is, hey, where's my card?
Yeah.
Where is my
What
card
gives?
with $20? Okay? Last time we saw you, she wasn't even alive. Where's my card with $20? And you know what? They knew I graduated. You want to know why? Because
Why?
my dad posted a picture and they liked it. Or at least the aunt
Wow.
did.
Detective
Which one am I related
case
to? I
solved.
don't know. But they knew it, and they just sent it to one. They knew what they were doing, and they did it to be cruel.
What gives?
Yeah.
They're playing favorites and they don't even know either of you.
Yeah. I don't know you, but I don't like you. And that's very rare. I mean, it was like being trolled by someone, but through snail mail instead of through the internet.
Yeah, not off to a good start.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I had any communication was when their daughter called asking us to bail her out of jail. And you know what? I'll remember this next time she calls. It didn't work when she was pregnant and said, please bail me out. I'm pregnant. It's not going to work now. I'll say, okay, I'll bail you out. But where's my card and my $20? I'll remember this while you have your baby in jail.
Baby's gonna grow up in jail, I guess.
Exactly. You know what? It's like a big crib, except mommy can fit in it too.
Wow, that's the new PR for jail. Hasn't been doing well recently.
Jail. You think you want to go back to your childhood? Go to jail. It's a giant crib with nannies who will feed you whenever you need food and tuck you in at night. And don't worry, they'll get the lights out for you. Jail.
Yeah. Google how to end up here, and
Yes. So, yes, that was my moment of just being like, what is this? You know what? I didn't know you existed before, and now I wish I didn't know you existed.
no, I do get that feel. Like, I remember graduating from high school. Like the cards with money were just flowing, and it was like I'd never seen that much money in my life. And I feel like I'm not going to get the same.
When it's in high school.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm not going to get the same treatment graduating from college, and I feel like I need it more.
Yeah, we're more in the hole. It's much harder than high school was, and believe you me, every generation in high school has it way more tough than the ones before.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, internet. Wasn't make us do all these research papers and have to cite the source. I don't need that in my life.
Yeah.
So that was been my personal living hell for the past few weeks.
Yeah. It's that's a kick in the teeth for sure.
Yes.
Doesn't feel good. I mean, I don't have as riveting of a story or a sad story. I mean, really all that's been going on with me is after months and months of quarantine, only just finally did I get sent back to work. We opened up at for a library curbside service, and we were just training for when that would begin.
Yes, it's time to kick out the old people who want to browse.
Yes, so no one can come in just yet, but you can drive up. You can drive up, and we'll take books out to you. But then what happened is, so we did 2 days of training for this, which I was just like, oh, I have not worked in a long time. This is hard. And then there was one day. So it was like a Thursday and Friday, and then on Monday, it was one day of the curbside service. It was a long day. There was
so
one
you're the
day
one
of
who has to
work.
bring out the books?
I'm mostly checking in books and preparing books to be brought out.
Okay. You don't have to run out in a little
Yeah.
what is the thing called? Not cross guard with a little line thing saying, "Don't hit me. Here's your books."
No. There actually were the yellow cross guard vests. Whoever goes out.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I actually
that's some authority right there when you have that.
I was a contender to be someone who brought stuff out. It just happened to not happen on that day, and now it might not happen because. One day of the actual service happened, and then someone, like a maintenance worker at one of their branches, got tested positive for coronavirus, and they closed down all the smaller branches. So I'm off this week again. Now back in quarantine.
So, so you had only been there for 1 week?
3 days.
So not even a full half a week.
Yeah, it was Thursday, Friday, and then I went in on Monday, and that was it.
Oh, now you guys go get the sponges and clean up the books. Hopefully not too much, because otherwise they'll become white pages again.
Yeah, it'll ruin all the text. But
yes.
I mean, I might be going. There are still a couple branches open, I think. Most of them are going to be closed now, but I think I might be going in at some point, but for the time being, I was supposed to be working today, and now I can record this because I'm re-quarantined.
Oh, so maybe I don't know. I don't know if I should tell this story, and maybe we'll cut it if I have to.
All right.
But I'll just say I know someone who got an email saying they were supposed to come back to work on the 7th.
Yeah.
And then all the stuff happens because for those, well, we'll talk about it later, but, it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
And we were doing good, and then it got worse. And they've gotten no email about when they're supposed to come in, which was supposed to be 2 days ago, but
Yeah.
no further It's just a little bit like they closed up shop and left town.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, we should, for document purposes, talk about what life has been like in the COVID quarantine era, because it was going pretty well. It was.
Yeah.
And then first of all, this is a non-political show, but we do have, this is for documented purposes, okay?
Yeah.
We did have a moment where a former reality star president talked about, you know how we're going to make it so there's less cases? We're going to slow the testing down. Okay? It's a genius idea. We're going to slow it down. Okay? Then there won't be more cases. And it reminded me, that is like something that one of Huck's heroes, white Adam Sandler, would probably say in a movie. Yeah, you know, someone will say, oh, well, I have a perfect record. I have a great record as a doctor. In my career of 40 years, I've lost only 5 patients. Adam Sandler's like, you know, in my career as the king of Burger King, I have lost 0 patients. Therefore, I am a better doctor than you.
Yeah. And, you know, speaking of things getting worse for reasons like that kind of thing, I'm worried we might get protesters raging outside of our studio again. Like,
I'm terrified of it too.
I know, because like,
except this time, they'll be in their swimsuits throwing beach balls into the air, like those people in that video that went viral.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna have a beach party on my front lawn.
Hey, you know what's going to happen?
What?
You'll look off into the distance, because where there's a beach, there's water, right?
Yeah.
You'll look into the water and you'll see a ship coming. And then someone on the ship will say, oh, Skipper, looks like they're having a party over there. Why don't we go see? Oh, Captain, we've been in quarantine for so long. It'll be nice to party. And then he looks and the skipper sees how little social distancing there is, but they're getting closer. The captain's like, all right, Skipper, go get me my Lou, or what is that thing? The flower necklace? Is that Lou?
What are you're almost there.
The captain will say, oh, Skipper, go get my flower necklace. And then Skipper's like, wait a minute. Captain, I don't think this is such a good idea. Oh, Skipper, you always worry and it'll be fine. And then they get closer and Captain yells, hey, guys, throw the ball over here. And Skipper, he wants to take out the captain, but he cares more about himself. So as someone throws the ball to the captain, Skipper jumps up and says, Captain, no! He pushes him out of the way. And then the captain says, oh, Skipper, you saved me life. There's no one else I'd rather have by my side. And then Skipper goes, oh, if anyone's gonna kill you, Captain, it's gonna be with these hands.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, Skipper, what was that? I can't hear you over the...
Nothing, Captain. I just look at me hands. Oh, Skipper, those are some rough-looking hands. You should use lotion on them. Yeah, they'll be rough when they're around your neck, Captain. What was that? Oh, nothing, Captain. Always loyal, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, the Skipper, even he knows how to save the captain when it's during this pandemic.
He needs to be the one.
Skipper could save us all, even though he doesn't want to.
Yeah. He's good at it, but he does want the captain to perish.
The mayor will pin a medal on him and say, oh, guess what, Skipper? For a day, you're a hero. Oh, that's nice. I don't want to be a hero. I want to finally be the captain. Is that so much to ask? Oh, Skipper, always do up to something, Skipper. You know, save another life. No, I want to end your life, Captain. That's supposed to be my boat.
Hey, always the skipper, never the captain.
there'll be a moment where it says, "Oh, Skipper, you know, you did such a good thing saving me life. I want to help. I decided to give you something. Oh, Captain, is this what I've been waiting for? Do I finally have my own ship? Oh, Skipper, you know I'll never let you leave my side. Here's a Paw Patrol life vest. That way, you saved my life. I want to make sure you're always safe. Look,
And don't
it
worry.
burns when you press this button. Arr, arr, arr.
Yeah. And don't worry, I've got one too. That way, if the ship ever goes down, I'll be safe, just like you. No, you're supposed to go down with the ship! Captain!
Captain, don't you understand? The point of this voyage is for you to sink to the bottom of Davy Jones's locker. Oh, Skipper, if anyone's gonna get shoved in a locker, it's you in high school. Arr. No, Captain. Oh man, oh the Skipper. One day, maybe like.
Yeah. Their paths align with the protesters. The protesters align with us. And here we are.
Here we are.
We'll have to use, if they show up, I'll have to use some noise reduction.
Yes.
But we should be able to keep podcasting.
Yes. You know who does a great job of quarantine? Our producer, Paul.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Even years before this pandemic broke out, he was quarantining himself.
Yeah,
he does it very well.
Yeah, he's already used to sending a lot of virtual messages and like sort of like he'll send me like a sort of vaguely threatening sounding like iPhone video in my text messages, and you won't see his face. It'll just be like a recording of the wall. And you'll hear him just kind of like rambling about how we need to record soon, or we're toast. Like it's all that kind of stuff. So he's used to sort of speaking to us not in person.
So you know, Paul leaves us a lot of voicemails that are very heavy. Sometimes they're just heavy breathing.
Yeah,
and like sometimes like. We love Paul, and we know he cares about us because the other night I was lying in bed, and I look out my window, you know, with the shades drawn, and there's a silhouette of someone with that same heavy breathing I hear on the phone, and I say, Paul? And he quickly ran away. I'm like, oh, there's Paul, who's checking up on us. Oh, still keeping a social distancing. Putting up a nice wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did I tell you about what I got the other day?
No.
A voicemail. It wasn't from Paul. It was from...
Really? I'm surprised you found another voicemail amongst all the Paul voicemails.
I know. There are so many.
Yeah.
But I found this one. I won't play it because I don't feel like, you know, figuring out how to distort this person's voice. But it was this. It said... Hello. Well, I'm reading the transcript of it. Hello. I made an appointment with you to come and give me a quote for power washing my house. A family member is going to do it, so you don't need to come Thursday. The appointment was for Thursday, so I'm just canceling the appointment. Thank you. Bye.
What?
Now, that was in May, and I didn't bother to listen to it until a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So... I'm assuming she got charged for that visit, that power wash.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Maybe the skipper and the captain were power washing her house, and the captain sprays the skipper. Hey, skipper, you like water? Here you go. Oh, no, captain! You're the one who's supposed to be in water up above your head with anchors tied to your legs. Oh, man. Oh, Skipper, this is the only way to experience the water, eh? That ain't a nice, cool bottle of Aquafina, eh? No, Captain.
I thought I threw all the water overboard so you wouldn't be able to hydrate.
Captain, I thought if I threw the water overboard that you would jump in after it. Oh, Skipper, I mean, look, we're in the ocean. There's water everywhere. But it's salt water, Captain! Oh, I don't drink water. I drink me soda. Have a taste, Skipper. I'm diabetic, Captain! You know I can only drink water, and now it's all overboard.
Yes, I
love
you got a problem, Diet
Skipper.
Squirt. That's so annoying, Captain! I hate that you like that, Captain.
Do you have to constantly sip it so loud? Slurp, slurp, slurp.
But it's called Squirt, Skipper.
Hey, Captain. Yeah, one day I'll squirt you with me cannon, and you'll have a hole through your chest, eh? So yeah, there we go. Skipper and the captain, when they aren't busy on the high seas trying to survive or one trying to kill the other, they power wash houses.
Yes, they do.
I don't know if I want to trust anyone more than I would the skipper with power washing my house.
I certainly wouldn't. I'm a little. I was just for a second. I remember I got, speaking of weird wrong numbers, I remember getting one like within the last year that was super weird. Oh, I think I just found. I think I found it. Oh, this is a message I got. Wow, it's longer ago than I thought. It was in 2017. It says, Leia, hello and hope you're well. I just realized we didn't send you money. So just went online. I tagged your name with $200. Hope fundraising is going well. Love, Uncle Jeff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I was just like, dear God, someone's not going to know that they got $200.
Oh, knowing who, maybe it's my Uncle Jeff. I don't know if that's the guy's name, but maybe that's what happened to my $20.
Yeah. Yeah. Got lost.
I got lost in the mail.
Yep.
So, I don't know, do you have anything else for life in quarantine? I heard there was supposed to be a press conference today, but I didn't look into it, because I'm afraid.
And depending how that goes, those protesters could be here soon. I mean, we're staying inside anyway, but if anyone else out there gets angry that they can't go to the beach, which first of all,
have you gone out anywhere during this besides the library?
I very rarely, but I'm trying to remember. I think there was something. There was one weird like social distance small family gathering that happened, and I didn't really want to go, but I just sat outside. So I think that's about it.
I've been trying not to go anywhere because I wanted to go to the comic book store to get that Batman the Animated Series comic. I'm like, not yet.
No, I haven't been to a store. Like, I've been to the grocery store, I think, twice. Other than that, I've been mooching off other food. Paying
like a rat.
Paying for it, but
okay.
but not going to the grocery store myself.
That's the way to do it.
I think that those like 2 grocery store trips are the only times I've been to a store. Period.
Oh.
I haven't been desperate.
I haven't gone to a store at all.
Yeah, I have not been desperate to like I don't know, like I have not been desperate to like go eat inside of an Arby's or something. Like I don't I don't get the appeal.
Yeah, I had one takeout thing, and then once, because that was when it was going down, but now it's going back up. And right now I'm looking at something. Google News, Detroit News says Michigan reports highest single day COVID-19 count in 7 weeks.
Yeah, that's about the trajectory.
Way to go, Michigan.
One thing I am worried about is I was invited to a wedding that's in August, and this was before this. I knew that this was happening, and there was sort of this. It's like it's still going on because it's getting better, and now that it's getting worse, I'm like, I don't like. I just feel like I still am obligated to go, but I'm really gonna pack the hand sanitizer and masks.
You know,
and wear
similar to
masks.
a lot of our answers on unwanted answers, the marriage isn't worth it. Just cancel it and go through with the divorce.
That's probably true.
Yes, it's not worth it in the end.
Yeah. Well, very good.
Yes. Now, before we move on, I was just looking at some stuff. Did you hear how there's a thing that was going around how Big Boy was going to change their logo
Oh, really?
to a girl?
Interesting.
Which isn't true. It's just a little mascot to promote their new burger. But I was like,
Yeah.
hey, sometimes you gotta go to desperate measures to trick people into going into Big Boy.
That's probably true. I'm sorry to I guess I'm not sorry. I don't care about Big Boy. I don't care about this. I ate there not that long ago, and it was genuinely like I have not had food that lackluster and sickening in a while. I usually am not. I don't complain about food that much. But I was just like, God, you have to like just bland, boring, and also just kind of gross food.
All right. What is, in your opinion, the worst restaurant you've ever been to? Or at least chain restaurant, because I have one that I can say.
I mean, I really don't like, is it Old Country Buffet? That was really...
That doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, maybe it... It's on... well, I guess I'll just say it was on. It's on. Is the one on 28th Street? What is that? Maybe
I think
I'm
they're
wrong.
all done.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I heard.
Yeah, this was maybe a couple years ago.
Oh wait, as of January 2020, there are 17 locations.
Okay.
So
yeah, it doesn't. It kind of doesn't look like there are any in Michigan anymore. From what I can tell.
Yeah, I think I only went there once, and I have no memory of it.
I used to go there more as a kid, and then I had this moment where I was just like, I just want to eat so much food. Like, just the thought of going somewhere and having all this mac and cheese and fried chicken, like, it felt like such a comfort food. And then I went there, and I realized that unhealthy food is not always good. Like, no. I often just feel like I'm spoiling myself. I'm eating a little bad, but no, it was gross.
For me, the worst restaurant I can think, the one that makes me gag to think about, is Cracker Barrel.
Oh,
that is just
trash
on a plate.
Yeah, no,
I've only went there once, and the thought of it still makes me die inside. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, and I don't want to return. I've been there quite a few times though. I feel like on road trips and stuff, and the biggest memory from it.
Well, that's your mistake. You have the whole world around you. And you choose Cracker Barrel.
Well, it wasn't my choice necessarily. But there's this family tale that gets told a lot where my dad sort of pranked me, where we were at a Cracker Barrel, and he just I didn't see anything that happened before this, but he handed me a spoon, and he was just like, this is some good maple syrup or something, and I was like, okay, I guess you want me to eat a spoon of maple syrup, and I put it in my mouth, and it was pure vinegar. Like, I don't know. For some reason, he was like, this vinegar kind of looks like maple syrup, and it gave him the idea.
That doesn't sound like it's supposed to.
I know. And I'm not dead.
Vinegar was supposed to be clear.
I mean, apple cider vinegar is darker, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But I just remember, I was so, because my dad's never, he's not like someone who pranks people all the time, so it was kind of that was the memory.
Oh, man. You know what? I won't say what its name was because it was a place in my dad's old hometown.
Yeah.
There was, I think you probably know what the hometown place is called.
Yeah, I know that place.
So, there was a place. It was a horrible restaurant.
Yeah.
And my dad's family loved to go there. And we had to go there. We had to go to the hotel that was across the street from it for my cousin's birthday party. And I just remember thinking, Drain, oh God, we're going to go to that place. The place where every time you go, there's hair in the food. It's always it's cold. You know, the kitchen clearly is not up to code. And I just remember waking up to go to the hotel across the street and being told, oh yeah, by the way, this restaurant burned down last night. And feeling such joy in my heart. It was gone forever. And they said they can't rebuild. And I just remember looking out the window at the hotel thinking, it's gone. I won. It's over. The war, the battle has come to an end. And they lost. They threatened that they would try to rebuild, but they never did. And,
they threatened.
It's gone, and good riddance.
I actually just remembered. We're talking about terrible restaurants, probably too long, but I just remembered maybe my least favorite restaurant, which was, and part of it is the insult to injury of why it's there in the first place, but. Very close to my childhood home, just down the street, there was this ice cream place called Java Cone. I don't know if you'd ever been there.
I don't think so.
But it was on. It was just on the corner, like a block down from where I used to live, and it was this ice cream shop that was like a hybrid ice cream shop and coffee shop, and it was in a convenient place, and I really liked going there. I'd go with my friends there a lot, ride bikes, go on walks to Java Cone, and I like ice cream. And then one day I passed by, as an adult, I was probably maybe just in college, starting college or something, and I saw that there was no longer a sign that said Java Cone. It said Taco Bob's. And that's when I learned that Java Cone had gone out of business and was replaced. The building was replaced with a restaurant, and the restaurant was called Taco Bob's. And just because it was in that location, I decided, like, I like tacos. I guess I'll try Taco Bob's. And first of all, I should have been suspicious because if there's a place that's selling you tacos and the titular person is some white dude named Bob, it's maybe not the most reliable source. But I went through like their drive-through because again, it used to be an ice cream shop and there was like a drive-through and coffee shop. I got a couple of just like basic like soft shell tacos from them. And first of all, there's like absolutely like they pretty much just have it's just a tortilla with some ground beef and cheese on it. Like they had almost no other options. They just were basically selling that. And then they had options of like hot sauce that you could get as like a side order. And when I ate it, first of all, the hot sauce was basically like this. It was like red water. It was it was very strange. And then the tacos themselves, I've described this to many people before because I can't stress enough. It literally just tastes like someone went to a Meijer or a Walmart, bought some cheap soft shell tacos, bought canned ground beef and some cheap shredded cheddar cheese and just threw it together. Like it was just this greasy, awful meat. Like I can't stress enough that it just tastes exactly like if you don't know how to make a taco and you just throw the ingredients together.
So it was around here then, right?
Yeah, very close.
Oh, it's a good thing I never went there.
Yeah.
You know what? While you were talking about that, I did find on a local news site a article about the one restaurant burning down.
Oh, really?
And this guy is such a talented writer because he's talking about a place that is so disgusting, but he describes it as so good. Like, for generations, local residents gathered at Table Restaurant in city for a hot cup of coffee, a hearty meal, and community group meetings. I'm like, wow. But I did find one review online about it.
Really?
Yes. It has 1 star, and it's on Yelp. It has 1 star, and the review says, "Kind of glad it burned down. Went here for my wife's birthday once, and then the food sucked."
I just went to the website of the taco place I was talking about, and even the food photography on the website looks just like what I said. It just looks like a thrown together taco that they just snapped a picture of.
They couldn't even steal something from Google. They just
I know. They could have just
were
taken
so
Taco
confident in
Bell.
themselves. Well, there we go for our restaurant segment, talking about restaurants that are just awful.
Of course.
So, should we start, 40 minutes into the show, should we start the show with our regular segments?
Yes, let's get into our regular segments.
Yes. And so we have, for our first one, On This Day. On this day!
Yes,
All right.
on this day.
Now, today is July 9th, and I was surprised at how much stuff I could find for July 9th. So, in the year 1357, Emperor Charles IV assists in laying the foundation stone of Charles Bridge in Prague. So, this emperor, for some reason, I guess all his people quit and needed to lay the foundation of his own bridge. He's like, guys, come on, can't we work together? I'll change the name I'm not changing the name from Charles because that's my name. It's going to be a beautiful bridge. Can't we work together? I told you, this is why we need a union. Come on, guys. Don't leave. The bridge will be beautiful. I don't want to go on the boat. The skipper's really weird. I have a feeling if we go on the boat with him, we're not coming back.
I have a feeling if we try to outrank him that he'll take revenge on us.
And seriously, out of anyone, who's going to go after the king? I'm sorry, emperor. That's got to be something. The emperor has to assist in laying the foundation stone. So foundation, I'm assuming that's what you do first. I'm maybe people just didn't like how he was going to name the bridge after himself and his 3 other relatives, also named Charles.
Yeah, it's sort of like what is it? It's sort of like the person who named the stupid cat after their dead mother.
Their deceased father.
It's like, I hate that stupid bridge. Why did you name it?
The mom is just like, I hate this bridge. It's wobbly, it's unsafe, and you name it after your father, my husband. How dare you, Charles? My goodness. Thank God your father died before he saw what you did to his good name.
Yeah,
Please.
we gave you the family name, Charles, and then you gave it to this awful bridge. Now we wish you had never gotten that name.
Please, don't name your son Charles. I know he's 2, but if you switch the name now, he'll never know the difference. Please, stop ruining this beautiful name, Charles. You've ruined it. I thank God your father is dead so he can see what you did.
The architect who made
this good name.
The architect who made this bridge should be jailed for making a terrible eyesore.
He'll be like, who's the idiot who designed this bridge? Mom, I showed you the designs and you said you liked them. I do, honey, but there are some things you leave in drawings and not in real life, like this stupid bridge. I tried my best, Mom. I did. Wow. So there we go. That's what happened. Maybe the people loved Charles III, and they were upset that he was trying, that their beloved former emperor shared the name of this horrible rickety bridge that wasn't very safe.
Yeah, it's like a kid drew like what they thought a bridge looked like, and then they made an actual bridge like that drawing.
The dimensions are off.
It's like a pink and green bridge that has scribble marks.
One side of the bridge isn't attached to anything because in the drawing it just floated in the air, but in real life it just hangs there.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do one more.
All right.
In the year 1540, King Henry Roman VIII of England annuls his marriage to his fourth wife, Anne of Cleves.
Oh, the classic fourth wife celebration.
Yes. You know what? Maybe Cleves? That sounds a little familiar. Like Cleaver. Is that the Beaver's last name?
Which Beaver is that? Beaver Cleaver?
Leave it to Beaver. Beaver Cleaver.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
Is that it?
I don't know.
That's right. The Beave's name is Beaver Cleaver. Well, it's really Theodore, but he's the Beaver Cleaver.
Oh.
That sounds like his name.
Leave it to Cleaver to get married to a Cleaver the fourth time.
Yes, maybe she had been married to, what was the dad's name? Ward. Maybe she'd been married to Ward, and this horrible little rotten kid named Beaver ruined their marriage. Honey, look, Anne, I love you, but I can't take the beaver constantly gnawing at things. My God.
What year was this? What year did this take place again?
1540.
Oh, well, I guess we didn't realize that show took place in the 1540s.
Yes.
Or the
like the gardener will come back.
Prequel.
Yes, the gardener will come to see King Henry, and he says, "My king, I work in the garden all day, and that horrible beaver kid just keeps gnawing at the trees. I make them look so beautiful. He's trying to build a dam to nowhere." I tell you, honey, look, Anne, I want to make it work, but there's something off about a kid who constantly bites trees and tries to build dams. He's not a beaver.
You know, I truly know nothing about that show. I don't think I've ever seen it.
I don't think I've seen an episode either.
No. I'm not even familiar enough with it to riff on it. I don't know if we're going to get on to maybe a first question or something next, but before we do, I do want to update, not to get back on this topic we've been on too long, but I did find the actual restaurant, the actual Taco Bob's restaurant. It has only 3 stars, which still seems too high, but there is a good... Here's a review I found. I was in the mood for Mexican, but wanted something more homemade than Taco Bell, so I found this joint as I was passing through. Another reviewer said you would get more flavor from Taco Bell, and they were right. $11 for a combo that was bland and had too many beans. A side of refried beans, and then way too many refried beans in the burrito itself. There was an upcharge for chicken, but why bother? It was a big disappointment. I really liked it since a cute little spot, but I won't be stopping there again.
Oh, Taco Bob. What will you do next?
Yeah. Hopefully not ruin a different cuisine.
At least they got Pepsi, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but so does Taco Bell, right? I mean,
that's true. Taco Bell's owned by Pepsi.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Did you know every sauce is free except for extreme sauce? And extreme sauce looks like someone just scooped into a porta potty.
I know. You found pictures of the sauces? They look weird.
Yeah, I see them. Oh, you know that kind of humor. Wait, man, that's a funny sauce.
Oh, man,
that's a funny sauce right there.
That's my favorite restaurant. That's my favorite restaurant because they got this sauce and it's too spicy for me, but it looks like poop. And it looks like
extra. That's right, man. Yeah, Taco Bob, you be in the toilet all day. Wait. Talk about rip roll good time. Wait.
Oh, that's good. That looks like when I have too many tacos at Taco Bob's. Wait.
Man, let me tell you, man, Taco Bob is hilarious because when I eat just one bite, man, I just know I'll be laughing on the toilet all night. Wait, is that a good time?
Well, I'm excited to get into our characters later in our newest segment, but let's first get in because we're already going pretty long.
I know. I can't believe this
Sometimes I
happened.
wonder if we should do like multiple episodes, and each episode has different segments. Because
I know.
like with so many segments, like it's hard to keep the show at around an hour anymore.
I know. And sometimes, like, I think last episode we only did 2 questions.
So yeah, let's get into a question. Our first question, 50 minutes in.
Yes. Don't you love that derailed feeling?
We'll see where we're at.
What happened?
Yeah.
All right. I have by me the lucky penny that has been in quarantine with me.
All right. Now, I always choose tails, and I have been on quite a streak. Now, I'm still going to choose tails, but I'm curious here. If I'm going to be on really a season 4 kick where I don't believe I've lost yet.
Yes, let us see what destiny has in store for us.
All right.
All right. I have flipped it, and it is... Oh, yes!
Oh, no.
I have won!
No!
Finally! It has been time! It is my time to shine! Okay. All right, here we go. Question number 1.
All right.
I was on a walk 2 days ago. Did I get bit by a bat? I was walking late in the evening. I could see. It was just sunset, so there was light. I felt and something get on my arm. Obviously, this person didn't proofread. I brushed it off, then didn't see anything. It felt like something landed on me that was black and medium-sized. But as I went to brush it off, it was already gone. My arm, now 48 hours later, burns in the same spot. I'm worried. What if it was a bat and I didn't realize it and it bit me and now I have rabies? Updated 12 minutes ago. There's no marks, but bat bites can be small, I heard. Updated 23 seconds ago. It feels numb. I have very bad anxiety and hypochondriac. I feel like we might be a little too late, but we could still try.
I was gonna say this was ghost written by Dwight Schrute on behalf of Jim Halpert. Yeah.
I think Jim might be coming down with something.
Yeah. This guy is just like anxiously like, I feel tingly and cold.
Yes.
I don't
So much sun in here. You see that? The light glaring off of Angela's crucifix? It blinds me. There's probably, he might be some guy who is like, who goes to his nerdy friend. Because this guy, maybe if he's walking out late at night, he's probably an athlete. He's like, hey man, look how strong I am. Mwah, mwah. I'm so strong.
Yeah.
And he goes to his friend's house and he goes, hey man, I got some exciting news, okay? Now, I know that you love your superheroes. So, I have this question to ask you. I was bitten by a bat. And I feel numbness and tingling.
That's normal for people who become Batman, right?
Yes, I'm going to become Batman, aren't I? And the guy goes, oh no, that's not how Batman became Batman. What? Okay, I'm going to put this in words you understand. To the Batmobile, we must get you to the hospital right away before the poison officially takes over.
You know, he's like, we need to get you to the hospital right away, but first I need to explain to you how wrong you are, because it's ridiculous to think that Batman would be bitten by a bat.
He's just like, now listen, okay? I'm only gonna go through this once. Batman is a human. Spider-Man was bit by a spider and he got his powers, you understand?
I got chills. My vision is going. What's going on?
No. No more excuses, okay? Now, some people will try to look at the movies, but I like to go to the original source material. Here is my beloved collection from 1939, okay? Now, I see you're having a nosebleed. Please be careful. It's very valuable.
I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, well, okay. Hospital is not going to teach you this knowledge, okay? The schools won't. I'm the only one who can teach you this.
Okay. How long till I can go to the hospital?
Oh, I'm not calling the hospital. I've read enough science fiction that I know how to save you.
Okay, here I have the movie novelization of Batman Begins. You really have to listen along, okay?
All right, here's what we need from you, okay? I have the perfect cure. It worked in Star Trek number 298, okay? What we need from you: vinegar, dog feces, anything with hair. Okay, we mix them all up, and you're either supposed to inject them into your leg or into some type of blender liquid. To be safe, we'll do both. I don't think I'm gonna make it. No, you'll make it, okay? I know I'm not a doctor, but I like to think I know more than they do.
Yeah. Or you cut to, they're actually driving to the hospital, and the guy's in the back seat suffering, and the audiobook of Batman Begins is playing over the car, and just it's completely silent, and you start hearing the guy in the back seat go, "Oh God, I think I'm gonna," and you go, "Shh, shh, shh."
Here comes the best part. And then you hear still haven't given up on me, have you? Never. Why do we fall, Master Wayne? Please get me to the hospital. And then he'll start foaming at the mouth. And then the guy's like, huh, that didn't happen in the movie. Well, no, I'm no doctor, but I don't think that was the reaction we wanted.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll his actions will help lead to him turning into a literal Batman, half bat.
Yeah. That would be cool. That would be a difficult trademark problem, because what if you actually became a real life superhero who had the powers of a bat because you were bitten by a radioactive bat of some kind? What would you call yourself? You couldn't call yourself Batman.
I know, because there will be people like, okay, sure you are, yeah, okay, Batman,
Super Bat, or I don't. Yes. What would you do?
Is there another word for bat?
That's actually I was curious. Maybe the scientific name or something. Chiroptera.
Chiroptera.
Flying Mammal Man.
Yes, there will probably be a moment where his transformation will be like the Hulk, shirt ripping.
Yeah.
But bats, they make that screeching sound.
Yeah.
And then the nerd will be like,
no, you're supposed to wear the cape. Don't go out until you wear the cape.
I don't think it'll fit on me.
Off.
Yeah.
You're like, if you leave without the cape, don't come back.
Yeah. I mean, in a sense, that might just make him some kind of vampire.
I suppose so. And then he'll fly off the bat, like the Penguin did in Batman Returns. He'll fly off, and then people will be like, "Oh my God, there's a Batman!" And then we'll have a friend of ours who will look up into the sky and be like, "Now I was supposed to be the next actor to play Batman. It was I. Robert Pattinson wasn't going to work out. I, the beloved unemployed Shakespearean actor, can bring the pathos to the character of Batman."
And I was in the process of convincing them to take it to Broadway.
I spent months method acting in a cave, trying to find the character of the Dark Knight. Does anyone care? No!
I wanted to bring more bat to the role of the man.
Exactly. You see, most people try to go for the bat. I go for the man. So there we go. I think we found it.
I do think that what this podcast has come to is we just say, I think we found the answer, when there was no answer given. But,
But at the same time, he knows what to do.
Yeah.
You become a Batman type thing.
Yeah.
You have to change your name a little bit.
No,
but
you've
got to
start thinking about you've got to start thinking about copyright
video
law.
games, movie deals, TV, Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
Well, not Saturday morning, but cartoons.
Yes. Yeah.
It can work out.
just start thinking about copyright law. Get your name in order.
Yes.
Get a lawyer.
So it's maybe you could be like, I don't know, like, hey, there's other people. I'm sure there's someone in the world besides who's also named George Washington. If they can also be named George Washington, why can't I be named Batman?
Yeah.
Why? Because George Washington was real, supposedly, and Batman isn't? Let me tell you, have any of you ever actually seen George Washington? I don't think so.
That's true. It could be like, I forget, who's the one that wasn't actually, like, Paul Bunyan, or there's some that people thought might have been real for a long time, but maybe it wasn't.
Robin Hood?
Yeah, I don't know, but
something like that.
we're not experts at anything.
No.
Just don't believe anything we say.
We just
Except
make
definitely
up
take
stuff.
our advice about becoming Batman.
Yes, that's the answer. You must
Yeah.
become Batman.
Yes.
So
There you have
we go.
it.
I think we found it.
Yeah.
The answer to what this dude was looking for.
All right. So I will ask a question that I have prepared now, and I think I'm gonna choose this one. This is perfect because I guess this is gonna be the poison episode.
Poison. Ooh.
The people being poisoned by things episode. So there's a little tease.
Skipper is like, "Oi, let me write this down."
I'm paying attention.
What you listening to, Skipper? Oh, nothing, Captain. Nothing. Nothing at all. Believe me, when I tell you, you'll know. You'll know as you clutch your heart in your hand, you varmint.
Right. So it is.
Skipper, listen to your little radio show, eh?
Yeah. Whatever helps you pass the time. So it's important to note that this question comes from Anonymous on Yahoo Answers.
It's the only person I trust.
Yes. And I think this was really recent. I think this was a couple days ago. So, developing situation. Here it is. My drink tastes like poison. What can I do? I ordered Sprite from McD's, but
I saw this.
Yeah, oh, you did? I ordered Sprite from McD's, but when I tasted it at home, it tastes like Lysol or something. Nasty.
Well,
So,
I think listening to that, I think we have a cook at the fast food. It's McDonald's, right?
yeah.
I think there's a cook at McDonald's who's going through a little bit of an identity crisis
Yeah.
because they were probably at one time the janitor,
Yeah.
and their dad pushed them to be the janitor, but their mom always wanted them to be the person who fills up the soda. And so he's trying to live the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And some days gotta go and be like, Mom or Dad, listen to me. I'm not the janitor anymore. I am the soda filler, okay?
Yeah.
I'm a proud member of the team of Coca-Cola. If you don't like that, you just have to accept it, Dad.
Yeah. Or they're a proud member of the team of Pepsi, and they're like, shows them for Sprite's a Coke. There's like shows them for serving Coke products. I'll never
Be
serve
like
them
a-
again.
Yeah, this is what you get for not having Mountain Dew.
Luckily, I've got this Lysol here.
Yeah. Does Lysol have a jingle?
Lysol. I don't know.
I don't know. I was going to say that's the power of Pine Sol, but that's Pine Sol. It wouldn't make
Yeah.
sense for them to...
It's the power of Lysol. Or actually, remember, I did say this question came from an anonymous person in Dining Out.
Yes.
Or it's someone. Let's read it this way, and we might know a little more about this. Oh, my drink tastes like poison. What can I do? I ordered Sprite from McD's on a random stop to a port, but when I tasted it at home, it tastes like Lysol or something. Nasty.
Oh, maybe the skipper is drinking it, and the captain's like, "Oh, Skipper, I thought you might want a little more flavor in that drink of yours, so I put some Lysol in it." No, Captain,
You need to take me to the hospital.
Yeah, no, I was imagining that the captain the captain started feeling sick after drinking a Sprite. Like he's sitting in a booth with the skipper, and he's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Watch my Sprite for me there, skipper. And he leaves and comes back, and the skipper is like, you were gone for a couple minutes there. You thirsty there?
Oh, you know what he could do is the captain's about to take a sip of a Sprite. And then the custodian will come up to the skipper and say, "Hey, can I have my Lysol back?" And then the captain will, "Oh, skipper, you're such a kind man, helping him clean up the restaurant. Don't worry, we won't leave until you clean every last spot in this restaurant. You're a better man than I, skipper."
Absolutely.
Captain, that's
While they're on the roll, how about you swab the deck when we get back on the ship?
You're so good at cleaning, skipper. Oh, it's a talent I wish I had. No, how about you take a drink of the Sprite, Captain, please? No, skipper, you're a hard worker. Take the Sprite. I beg of thee. I am not worthy of the Sprite as much as you are, skipper. Here, you earned it more than I. Aye, Captain.
Now come on and have the drink there, skipper.
The custodian will be like, "Oh, I'll take a drink." "Don't you dare drink it, custodian." "Listen, I'll have the captain's blood on me hands, not yours." "Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. Ronald McDonald, please don't leave me alone with this guy. He's weird. He's got a crazy look in his eyes."
Captain, please, well, take a drink of the Sprite, and I promise I'll get right to work on cleaning up my entire ship. I mean your ship.
No, skipper. I must retire to me quarters, but I trust you to clean every spot of this. Again, skipper, you're a better man than I. If I could promote you to captain, I would, but hey, who would do my job? No, captain, don't say that. Why? And then he'll start throwing just like salt on himself, and the janitor's like, "Well, what are you doing?" "I'm just throwing salt on an already open wound." Okay, keep the salt away from the weirdo.
Captain, you didn't finish your fries. I'll bring them to you in your quarters later on. How about that? Oh no, I don't prefer them when they're cold. That's all right.
I'll put them in the microwave. I'll put them in the microwave, Captain. Oh no, then they'll get soggy. Oh, Captain.
I'm full enough.
Oh, but you have them. Okay, I know this place might have some health code violations, but hey, you earned it, skipper. Yes, Captain.
Now eat up. So if this is in fact the captain writing this, then we say, I guess don't. I don't know. You're on the right track. It seems like
Yes.
It seems like you're like what's that? Oh man, what's the cartoon with the? Is it like? I guess it's like Mr. Bean, right? Like was that originally a cartoon? But it's like the character that always avoids something bad happening to them at all times.
Oh, I don't know. Mr. Bean?
I feel like that's... Oh, yeah, Mr. Bean used to be a cartoon. I don't know why I remembered it more as a cartoon, but I'm pretty sure that Mr. Bean is like, he always, like... It's like you imagine, like, a house is, like a wall falls down and happens to be standing in the window so he doesn't get hit. Like, it's just like a character where he perfectly stays out of dying all the time. I feel like that's what the captain is like. Just constantly
he's
not
always
dying.
safe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like we all could wish we had as good luck as the captain.
Yeah. So I guess that's it. That answers that question.
Unwanted answers for this episode.
It is. Tune in for the next episode and enjoy even more segments and even more answers.
Yeah, see, not having them every episode will make them feel special.
Yeah, it feels like each episode there's a little something new.
Yes.
It's like, ooh, this episode I get to hear. This episode I got to hear on this day. But then it's like, oh, but next time I can hear Paul's product placement. There's a little tease.
And beloved dear Abby.
Yes, beloved. So yeah, and there were your answers, of which you may not have asked for them, but
You got them anyway.
Yeah, there they were.